625, and through the efforts of the Gold Star Mothers, war veterans are able to take honor flights to see the nation's capital and war monuments. Well, next week, the organization's hosting a documentary premiere highlighting those flights, and Dana Van and Pam Mao join us to tell us more about this. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
So what can we expect to see in this film?
This film is really it shows what we really do here in our community. A group out of Wisconsin, another regional hub like us, made this documentary to show people who is in our community. We walk around every day, probably without knowing that somebody served in World War II or Korea or Vietnam even. And these people are out there, and we need to thank them and honor them for their service to our country.
Why is it so important for folks to come out and see this film? What are we going to see in particular?
Well, it gives them a first-hand look at what an honor flight's all about, from the very beginning of when you get the idea and you start your hub, and how much work it takes to get this pulled together, and then the great day that these veterans have when they actually go on the honor flight.
And this is going to be taking place on the 13th. How long did it take for this film to come together, and why did you all feel it was so important to get the word out about this film being shown?
Well, you know, I know that people are familiar, or have at least heard about honor flight here in our community, and I just think it gives those that have just like, I wonder really what that's about. It'll show them by seeing this show, and we just think that's important. We just, you know, we have a passion for our veterans, and we just really feel that it's important to share that throughout our community, and know that there's so many people out there that have some connection to veterans, whether it's an uncle, aunt, grandfather, father, anybody. We all have so many connections to our military.
That's certainly true. So that takes place on Wednesday, March 13th at 7:30 at the Goodrich East Side 9 in Lafayette. Thank you both for coming in this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.